Well done, Enoch. Sariel
That's a nice shot of Lucifer's ass.
I mean, we need some fan service here.
Barakel's realm. He's the one who designed the tower. Sin, leader of the Freemen, also awaits you. I'm sure he'll want you to do all kinds of things for him, but hear him out.
Messenger of God, prophesied by Ishtar, accept my petition.
Please bring Bloodborne to PC.
Release the souls of the Nephilim, the cursed offspring of fallen angels and humans.
Man, that is one badass mask.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, that
Nephilim
is
attack our people.
really badass
They
looking.
devour even
It looks like a
fallen
Mortal
angels.
Kombat character.
Please,
Yeah.
put them out of their misery.
He even has a Mortal Kombat name like Sin. That would be a great character. So depending on how you look at it, here's some more fan service, I guess. This is actually fairly creepy.
Oh, that is properly creepy.
Of all this world's trouble.
Cthulhu Nephilim.
If they didn't exist, the council would never have ordered the flood.
That is disturbing.
So this is this is gonna be interesting. We have a God of War sized boss right now we have to get to.
The world will fall
Yay!
into chaos and destruction.
This is one of the slower paced chapters, and the color palette doesn't help it too much because it's brown and yellow. But we have a new enemy
It's
type.
brown, red, and yellow. It's kind of like the digestive system.
Yeah.
Which is fitting, I guess, since we're going up against the giant Nephilim devouring Nephilim.
Thankfully we're great at the start with all three weapon types, so we can choose whatever we want to. We can play this game however we want to.
Yay! Choices!
And we can get slammed in the face by fucking Veils. Look, he's even gloating.
I will have that. Thank you.
God, I love the Veil. The
You
time-
just like punching.
But the punching is really good because they have the perfectly timed delay between swings. It feels really good. Like, that's really hard to get in games. It's like shotguns in FPS, you know, it's really hard to get right.
Yeah. I do appreciate a good shotgun.
Sadly, we won't be having any shotguns. Although I would like to have a shotgun. That would be like a heavenly shotgun.
Could you imagine being like super stylish with a shotgun?
God, that would be like... Well, you could do that in Devil May Cry, except
True.
You're not like on a mission from God. Yeah, aside from like this chapter being very brownish, it's a bit slower paced. They kind of pan it out with the combat. Well, don't worry, the chapter after it will make up for everything ever. I promise.
I mean, slower paced chapters are okay.
Yeah, it's just that this isn't really particularly memorable for too much, aside from the final fight. I mean, the actual... We're entering a tower constructed by Barakel, and the tower is... Well, it's kind of evil looking, so that's gonna be
Aren't
interesting.
all the towers in this game?
No, but this is like... You can see the spikes in the background. It's a
Yeah.
spike tower. Like, you can't get more evil than black spikes.
Black spikes, lots of red. Yeah.
You can't accomplish anything from here. Keep searching for higher ground.
But instead of going to higher ground, we go to lower ground because there's a secret there.
We're take orders from you.
So, Sin is wearing Ishtar's bones. I hope that's like a metaphor.
Well, we've seen his mask, so maybe not.
Like, Ishtar must have had a really odd face, or he really modified that skull.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this walk. Look at it. It's so fabulous.
Yeah. The Nephilim are on the rampage. Uh-huh. Gobbling each other up. I'll call you later.
Nothing too insightful or ominous.
That is literally just a... I'm just gonna check in.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to show you one thing. This game actually has an autosave thing.
Okay.
Which is in slot 0, which isn't shown here. And I just decided, like, oh, maybe I should save in case things get screwed over, as my Let's Plays usually do.
Man, like, it does just look like... Like, okay, the color palette's a little bit more muted, but at the same time, it just kind of looks like there's, like, rivers of blood over everything.
I'm pretty sure that is blood. Probably
Yeah.
Nephilim blood.
Like, it's a muted color palette, but it's still...
I mean,
you know, it's not ugly.
I mean, I'm the opinion that you kind of need slower paced stuff compared
Yeah.
to more hectic stuff, just to make the more hectic stuff more emphasized.
Yeah,
So I don't mind this personally. The only thing like you never need in your game is escorts.
And yet, game devs keep putting them in.
I'm still not entirely sure why. I think like everybody is determined to make escorts work, so this is like a subconscious effort in game development to be the first ones to do it.
Maybe. But, like, nobody enjoys playing them. Nobody wakes up and thinks, hey, I want to play an escort mission today. No one.
Thankfully there are no escorts here. God doesn't do escorts. God only does retribution.
Fire Nephilim from the top of that tower.
Oh look, a little arena.
I was gonna say, that's a convenient place for a fight.
Allow me to help.
But we're gonna spice things up. I'm gonna show off the other weapons, the limit break thingy. Or overboost as they really call it. So here's the Gale one. Just let it start, and there we go.
Oh, wow.
I love the ending one.
That's very cool.
That's very cool. It's very stylish. And it looks like what you'd imagine a 9th level D&D spell to look like. Meteor Shower Max. And we're gonna carry the arch a bit because fuck platforming.
Man, this place just doesn't look safe.
Yeah, it's
Kind
it
of
has
making,
it has a giant Nephilim destroying everything.
It's kind of making me miss Evil Vegas.
Huh? Did you see that?
That was pretty badass.
That was pretty badass. Shame it actually all goes to waste.
Fail.
Yeah. The thing with, like, how did I get out of that jump? The double jump works if you fall as well. So, like, if you slip and if you're just, like, dropping down, you still get one free jump.
Okay.
So you don't have to actually do a jump to get a double jump.
Oh.
Also, we have a friend. It's Evil Grandma.
Hey, evil grandma.
Wearing out your welcome.
And she has a new fancy attack. At least I think it's new, I don't recall it. So I wanted to take the Arch with me to show off its overboost, but it turns out Grandma is weak to the Arch. So that worked out fine. I'm very proud of that dodge.
Nice.
It'll never end if this keeps happening.
And we celebrate with angelic confetti.
Woohoo!
So we've almost reached Barakiel's tower castle thingy. But first we need to go to the darkness.
Ooh.
Now this one's tricky. I actually tried to beat it 4 times before I actually got it.
Okay.
The layout is super tricky. This is only one attempt. Obviously I'm not gonna film all 4. But yeah, if you pay attention, we'll be in the lower right corner, so you can just see what the layout really is like. It gets super convoluted. So that's where it is. And we're all the way in the lower right corner.
Wow.
Plus you need to get to it from the proper side because it has a wall you cannot jump over.
Yep, that is pretty convoluted.
Yeah. Oh, we got it.
Yay.
It's funny because it looks like I know exactly where I'm going, but actually I had no idea. I was just like, let's try running right.
Something good might happen.
So, funny thing about this piece of lore, so another side effect of things is that people aren't really going to heaven anymore, they're going to the darkness because the Watchers kind of blocked off heaven with the veil.
Those pesky Watchers.
But they also had no idea they did that. Which is funny because you think like blocking off heaven would have some repercussions to, you know, ascending to heaven.
Yeah. Man, this is so sinister.
I mean, like, it's a tower made out of spikes.
Yeah. It's pretty cool looking, though.
Looks pretty impractical, though. Like,
Yeah.
imagine having to wash those spikes.
I don't think he washes them.
Well, maybe he washes them with blood. I mean, I'd do that. I mean, if I was evil and had an evil castle, obviously, I mean, I wouldn't just do it out of the blue.
Yeah. I mean, if I had an evil castle of evil. I don't actually think I could ever get bored of watching the combat in this game. It's just so stylish.
Yeah. They did a really good job with the animations.
Yeah, they really did.
I mean, I argue that it's funny because this isn't really a AAA game. It's more of like AA game, which doesn't really exist as a thing
Yeah.
anymore. But the thing with like AA games is they have certain aspects of real AAA quality, and I think the
Yeah.
animations fall into this.
Hey. place is downright scary. I'm not kidding. It could
See,
be
even
destroyed
Lucifer's
at any
afraid.
moment. Sorry, but I gotta go.
I'm pretty sure, like, after he hangs up, he just leaves.
He's
Nope,
like, he's
nope,
just-
I'm
he's
done
just like,
here.
I'm done. You finish up. I'm going home, but possibly to the pub.
He does kind of like seem like a pub guy, but the pub guy that always orders wine.
With his tight jeans and see-through shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of strikes me as a bit of a barfly.
I mean, technically, every like good incarnation of Lucifer is kind of like a barfly.
Yeah.
So this like section drags on a bit. This is the one of those very how do we call it, like separate situations of combat where it's like the background has nothing to do with the tower. This could be like any fight in the entire
Yeah,
game. They just decided to add it in.
It's a little bit jarring.
Yeah. I like don't really think they needed to do that, but whatever. We're gonna show up our super dude. My favorite still is kind of Gale, but this
Yeah.
one's also cool.
That is very cool.
That one's actually like very 2D. Like I'd imagine it working in a fighting game on a 2D plane, where
Yeah.
because it's like a straight line, whereas the Gale and the Veil are pretty 3D.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, we kind of fucked with the counter. Don't worry, we'll just steal his Veil thing and punch shit.